folks, it's Borders Dude here. I'm back with an action figure video. This time I'm taking a look at my first ever Masters of the Universe Classics purchase. It is Flipshot or Icarus. Alright, let's take a look at Masters of the Universe Classics Flipshot. Flipshot is a character not from the original series. He is from the New Adventures of He-Man that came out in the very late 80s, or at the very least the early 90s. Now, I've seen some of the episodes from that series because in the UK we had a 6 to 8 week summer holiday period, but with me being in Scotland, the cartoons usually came on when the English schools went on holiday, which was a week or so after, and that's when I seen some of the New Adventures of He-Man. So while I didn't see them all as a child, I do have this rather naughty DVD bootleg that I bought off eBay some time ago, and the episodes are of varying screen capture quality, but hey, it's nice to have nonetheless. Alright, so let's get on to Flipshot now, and as you can see I have stripped him of his various accoutrements. He is just his basic looking figure, but you might also notice that I have swapped the head, because you get two heads with Flipshot, one with the helmet and the one without, and you can see from this close-up picture here that his face looks very similar to Val Kilmer, which is pretty cool, quite a nice touch. And I don't even know if we've ever had a Val Kilmer figure in action form, or accurate action form, excluding the Batman Kenner toy line. So this is my first ever Masters of the Universe Classics figure, and I just wanted to get a look at him and also just give you my thoughts at the same time. So I'm going to start with the articulation you get with this guy. Now, the head's on a ball socket and a ball joint and can do a full 360 if you wish. Your top of your arm, the shoulder, is on a ball joint and can move left and right. You get a single bend at the elbow, and the wrists are on a swivel. There's something of an ab crunch, but because this plastic feels different to, that's a hard plastic, that's more rubbery plastic, doesn't really want to crunch too well, which is a bit of a shame. The leg can go up, but is limited by his codpiece. Can go out there, but very limited. And a bend, single bend at the knee. The foot is on, I guess this is an ankle pivot, but there's no ankle tilt on these. That's just a little bit of movement, really. And for a figure that's aimed at collectors, I mean, I don't know if this is obviously the standard level of articulation for Masters of the Universe Classics figures, but that's incredibly limited, just comparing it to my WWE Elite figures who have, you know, double jointed knees and things like that. But, you know, it's still a decent amount of articulation, I guess, for the figure itself. Right, let's get a look at Flipshot's accessories. Start with his chest piece there, done in a rather nice dark blue. Very well sculpted in the detail, very Masters of the Universe. Very nice, very nice. There we go. His weapon, which is actually two pieces. The missiles do come off, so you can have it like that if you wish. The biggest accessory is the jetpack here, which is done in a nice silver with some blue highlights there. Very cool. Keeping the jetpack slightly in shot, you get two missiles that plug in each side here. Pop in there and there, and they can be pushed out to fire, but obviously they're not really made for that since this is a line for collectors, but the option is there for you. And lastly, you get the additional face with the visor. Now, the visor itself can come off, giving you a better look at that face sculpt, which is, again, very Val Kilmer-like, although because you don't have the hair there, it doesn't still have that look about it, I guess, but still amazingly well sculpted, excellent detail on this. And here is Flipshot, all geared up with all his accessories. Before I get to my final thoughts on the figure, I'd just like to say that I missed a couple of points on articulation. So there's a bicep cut, and in the inner leg there's a ball joint, so you can twist the leg to give you more posing options. I absolutely love this figure. This head sculpt, the sculpting in general is great. These definitely are the buffest figures, including the wrestlers that I have seen out there. You can definitely tell these figures are religious in the gym and probably do have a bit of chemical assistance.
I got to score some steroids.
But in all seriousness, I would love to get Hydron and the new adventures of He-Man, or the Galactic Protectors as this subline was called in the Masters of the Universe Classic range. Well, there you have it, folks. That was my look at Masters of the Universe Classics Flip Shot. A big thank you to all my new subscribers as well as my old subscribers who do continue to support this channel. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you very much. If you are new to this channel and like this video, please hit that subscribe button and smash that like button, as well as hit the notification bell. That would really help my channel grow and I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, as always, please be excellent to each other.